Bye.
Right, well, we'll get that alchemy stuff sorted out later, back when we're in our room at the inn. Let's have a look around here first, I suppose.
Hail.
Sparky. Oh, I wonder what that book is. It's locked, though. Damn it. Never mind. Let's keep having a look around. Ooh. More books, but we can't have any of them. Actually, I should probably check what books we've got to begin with, actually. Whoops. Let's have a look. So we have actually got Brief History of the Empire, volumes 1 through 4. Fundaments of Alchemy. That could be actually kind of useful. I may read that off screen. Magic from the Sky, which is about the Aelids, I believe. Obviously, being a high elf, it's one of his chief areas of interest, actually, the Aelids. Mysticism. That used to be a skill book in Morrowind, I think. Provinces of Tamriel. And Raymanada, which is about the Battle of Sanctor, I believe, or something like that. It's also quite a valuable book by the looks of things. Yeah, it's worth 80. It's a fair amount, really. I've also got the gold coin bagger mod for just in case I want to like drop gold somewhere or whatever. It's not like in Skyrim or Morrowind, unfortunately, where you can elaborate rune chest. Blimey. Woohoo! Actually, yeah, that reminds me. Another mod I've got installed is one which, if we were in the interest of stuttering a bit today. If we were interested in stealing something from a merchant or whatever, I do have a mod installed which basically adds chests belonging to the different merchants in the game, containing basically everything they own, to their actual shops, so you could feasibly break in and steal everything from them, which you couldn't do before. Right now. So, we've got a bit more equipment. I still would like an alembic for this set here, but we'll have to make do for now. We've got a cloak, we've got our boots and everything. We've got all our kind of travelling gear, aside from any food we'd need for travelling out here. What time is it? It's 3:59 PM. So, what I'm thinking is I'm going to visit the chapel, go and get a blessing from Julianus, and then we will actually go back out to the docks. And I saw a path leading off from the docks towards the north. I might go and have a mosey on down there and see what's about. So, oh, blimey, right, yeah, I forgot about this. Oh, goodness. Terrible! The shrine still? No, they're out of action. Oh, dear. I think we'd better back out of here. No sense in getting framed for another crime. God. Crazy. Yeah, we're, as I said, I've got the Knights of the Nine installed, even though I temporarily forgot about that, actually. However, I won't be doing it, because it's just not the type of thing this character would do. And also, to be quite honest, I think Idris would be more interested in helping Umaril come back to life than stopping him at the end of the day. Warning to travellers and citizens of Anvil. It has come to the attention of our revered Countess Umbranox that several groups of rangers arriving from Valenwood have set encampments in the lands surrounding Anvil. The activities of these rangers unveiled in secrecy. We urge all citizens and travellers to exercise caution when outside the protection of our local militia. Until the nature and purpose of these rangers' objectives becomes clear, the Countess of Anvil has decided to recommend restraint in visiting nearby ruins and shrines of pilgrimage. The Aeliad ruins of Barastas, Arondar, and Seyhani should be considered out of limits until the safety of their halls is once more guaranteed. The road leading to Kvatch remains a safe route, for it is constantly guarded by the soldiers of the Legion. However, all wilderness areas in the county of Kvatch may pose a threat to citizens' security. It is decreed by the Honourable Council of Umbranox that all matters regarding the suspicious activities of Sylvan Rangers be reported to the local authorities, members of the Imperial Legion and the Fighters Guild. Darrahil, Steward of Castle Anvil. I read Anvil's official warning about the sightings of newly arrived bands of Bosmer Rangers. Apparently, even though the authorities do not yet know the reason behind this event, they still saw it fit to warn their citizens about potential danger in the whereabouts of the town. Blah blah blah. So yeah, that's a kind of background flavour quest you can kind of do. It's added by, I think, either better cities or unique landscapes, one of the two. Or just Oscuria's Oblivion overhaul, probably. I won't be bothering with it though, because it's actually quite a high quest. A high level quest even. As I understand it anyway. Never actually done it myself before. So, oh dear. Weather's taking a bit of a turn for the worse.
How are you today?
Well, that's not going to stop me. Let's put the hood up, get that cloak on, and we'll head out on our walk regardless. Wow, yeah, it is turning pretty foul. Never mind. Idris obviously is not particularly fond of the rain, but it's not going to stop him from doing what he wants at the end of the day. He's not some pansy that runs at the sight of a bit of water at the end of the day. What have we got here then? Well, that's a path leading up to the lighthouse, isn't it? So where did this go? Oh, there's a ship out there. I didn't see that before. Cool. What's this? Arrowroot plant. What does that do? Restore agility and damage luck. Basically useless then. I'm sure it's got other effects, but I can't unlock them yet because my alchemy's not high enough. Okie dokie, well. What's this? Ooh. A doomstone or something. Lady stone. Yeah. I'm not interested in changing my star sign anyway. There's a couple of ships out here. Who do they belong to? Oh, it's a mud crab. Which isn't attacking me, so I'm going to leave it be. There's a few of them. What are they doing all the way up here on the cliff? That doesn't make much sense, but whatever. Yeah, grass is turned on. Good. Did want to make sure that was the case. I've also got the grass overhaul installed, which, as you can see, changes quite significantly a little. Well, it's quite a subtle change, really, the way the grass looks. But I like it much more than the original grass textures in Oblivion, actually. They looked a bit kind of almost plasticky, you know? Like you get those fake plastic plants, whereas these look far more natural. But anyway. Just a little cosmetic thing, really. What the devil is this? This looks very interesting. This is something you just would be very interested in checking out. Oh, it's snowing again. Apparently the weather can't make its mind up. These steps are a little bit on the safe side. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the devil was that? I thought it was going to collapse on me then for a second. Christ. Man, I'm going to quick save. Just to be on the safe side. What's that over there? Oh, it's a corpse. Oh, lovely. Oh. And a tattered journal. Many pages are obscured by the ink that has bled through the page. Entry 22. It has been yet another long day. We had trouble lighting the fire with the gale at full force. I came back to my hut soaking wet. It is getting hard to keep the fire running with the infernal winds and the constant downpour. The storm season is almost over and work will ease up soon. Entry 23. We have been battling the winds for hours now. We have lit and relit the beacon 7 times. I am afraid that we will run out of the precious pitch soon. We're down to a pint. I write this with a heavy heart. While our luck in this gale is dreadful, it is much worse down at Oyster Bay. Pirates have raided the village, and word has it that everything was destroyed. Their beacon amongst those things. Entry 27. A ship headed after the pirates has run aground near Oyster Bay. If only their beacon had been left standing. I've not yet heard news of any survivors yet, although I expect the worst. The winds are faster than ever. Gusts can carry full-grown men 100 feet and drop them into the raging sea. We had no luck in lighting the beacon today. We've not yet received pitch from the supply ship. We fear that the pirates may have gotten to it as well. Entry 44. Alas, these winds are dying down. We have succeeded in lighting the beacon for the first time in a fortnight. It has been too long since I have been able to do that. Praise Talos. Entry 45. Damn, the fire is getting out of hand. The mage tried to light it with fire and caused the tower to cave in. The fire is spreading across the rock as I write this. I've been heaving buckets up the stepway for 10 hours and I need a break. I fear that without a beacon, ships will run aground before they can make it to Anvil. Entry 46. The beacon has been destroyed. The fire shelf collapsed. Even though there is no wood, the fire keeps on burning. How intriguing. We do not know why it keeps on burning. The renewed rain is slowly dousing the flames. We'll be reassigned by morning. Our cozy outpost by the sea is to be left behind along with our former lives. How I wish we could stay. What the rest of the pages are burnt or sodden. Huh. That's interesting. Is that part of a quest? I don't think so. What's up here? Nothing really, other than this old tower, which doesn't need to have a way into it. Oh well, I suppose you could get in through there, and I don't know. I think Indris is kind of weighing up whether or not to try and edge around there and across there to have a peek into that tower, or whether to do the smart thing and not bother in case he falls off. And in fact, actually, it doesn't. Let me just see if I can get up onto the. Oh god! Oh dear. Oh, hang on a minute. Can we get up here, maybe? Oh, balls. Well, that sucks. Can we... Oh, thank God for that. Right. I need to be more careful. I forget that in Oblivion, if you run off like a stairway or something like that, you'll fall off it as opposed to running down it. Need to be more careful. Yeah, no, we're definitely not going down that way. There's probably no way back up either. Fall into that thing, is stuck there. So yeah, that was cool. I like the little flavour things like that. They're few and far between in Oblivion, let me tell you, but they did loads of them in Skyrim, which is pretty cool. I do approve of that. It's got no point to it at all. It's not part of a quest or anything like that. It's just there for you to stumble across when you're exploring, you know. It's great. Let's carry on a bit further. What time is it? 6:13. Got a little bit of time before it starts to get dark. Wish it would stop snowing though. It must be bloody freezing. At least we're wrapped up nice and warm, at least, I suppose. Got the cloak and everything. Should have really put my boots on before coming out here, though, come to think of it. Great views from up here, or at least it would be if it wasn't, like, all horrible weather and a bit foggy. Climb up here, and hopefully, I really would not like to get ambushed by a bit of wildlife right now, because I'm not entirely sure how well I'd be able to fight it off. So, yeah, if you haven't already figured this out by now, this is going to be a very slow-paced Let's Play. Very slow-paced indeed. What the hell? Is this just a random little hole in the rock? Huh, cool. I guess if I was taking shelter from a storm or something, it'd be pretty useful. Yeah, this is going to be a very slow-paced Let's Play, and if that's not for you, if you don't like that, then you've clearly been wasting your time. And it's not going to change either, so, you know, I think get used to it, basically, if you don't like it. or just leave. Oh, there's a ruin down there. That might be worth coming back to check tomorrow. Not really sure. Anyway, probably time to head back. Oh, there's another fort up there. Ooh, stuff to explore. Idris is completely just over the moon about some of this stuff, actually, you know. He's got this whole wide world open to him and all these ancient ruins to explore, which have probably never been touched for like centuries or whatever. You know. So, this is pretty cool as far as he's concerned. Bloody hell, that's a bit of a thicket and a half, isn't it? Anything through here? Ooh. Those might be useful. Although, I think the cold is starting to get to him a bit, and right now, the only thing Idris cares about is getting back to the town as fast as possible, and probably just going straight to the inn, doing a bit of alchemy, and just relaxing in the warm. Walking along a cliff top in the middle of winter, if you've never done it, is not a particularly cozy affair. There's more of these mud crabs. I like that they've been made non-hostile. I always thought it was daft that the mud crabs would randomly go out of their way to attack you like that. It was a bit strange. Trouble finding the bloody path again now. Right, okay, this must be it. Yeah, here we go. We're on the right track. Just in time for what looks like, well, what would be sunset if there weren't freaking clouds everywhere. Wow, it'll look very nice regardless. But anyway, let's just head back in straight away. Had quite enough of this horrible weather and the cold. What the hell is this? Skyrim, you know? Blimey. Oh, it stopped. Well, anyway. Let's head back inside and get some dinner, actually.
Hi there.
In fact, you know what? I'll just get it confused with all the other inventory items I've got. So what we'll do is we'll go straight upstairs and get some alchemy done, and then I'll come down and get the dinner. Then tomorrow we will either... Alright, let's get this off, right. And tomorrow we will probably either join the Mages Guild and try and get our discount there and all that kind of stuff, and a bit of training maybe. Or we'll go check out those ruins, or both. Don't know yet. Anyway. Restore health. Have we got any other restore health stuff? Yeah, we do. Good. Good. I want as many of these as I can get, really. Get rid of that. Dropping a few frames here for some reason. It's a little bit choppy, don't really know why. But anyway, just ignore it for now. Let's get all the restore fatigue stuff out of the way. Actually, hang on, let me just pause the recording.